Today we will be doing some work on the bridges in this area. We're going to install microtrains plate girder bridges on these two lines. We're also going to install the abutments for those bridges and paint and weather those bridges. So first thing I want to do is take a look at these abutments here. Now, as you can see, the bottom has a little dimple coming off of it. Both pieces do, so I'll need to even that out before we go any further. Be back shortly. Okay, I'm back. I've got the abutments cut to size. I've gone ahead and did the work needed to make them fit. I still have to paint the abutments and glue them in place before I can call that done. But I'm going to go ahead and work on the two bridges now. So let's head to the workbench. Alright, we're back at the workbench. I'm ready to paint the bridges. I've gone ahead and taken Krylon's Fusion all-in-one. Matte black paint. I've painted the sides and the insides of the bridge. I'm not too keen on how that turned out. Don't know if I didn't get enough paint down, if I didn't prep the parts properly, but we'll hide that with weathering. Yeah, I also went ahead and sprayed underneath. This is pretty much going to be hidden in shadows anyway, and there's really no point doing anything else, as there's only injector pins from the molding process showing. So we're going to go ahead and use the Life Color Diorama Series ropes and tarps, and that includes a 5 paints, dark umber hemp, medium brown hemp, ropes and dirty hemp, worn out hemp, and weathered hemp. Probably won't use all of them. Okay, got my brush. I'm going to take some purified water. I either use this or distilled water to rinse the brushes or thin the paint, as we are dealing with acrylics and not oil-based enamels. I found that oil-based enamels taking a really long time to dry. So let me go ahead and shake this up and we'll get a first coat on the deck. Okay. And this coat I want to cover, pretty much cover the plastic here. One thing I did do before starting was to take some spare insulating rail joiners and slip them over the ends of the rails to keep paint off of them. So we're just brush the paint on. We're just trying to cover up the deck. Okay, and that was the ropes and tarp set weathered hemp. Now all we got to do is just let it dry, then we'll come back and start the weathering process. Okay, the paint is dry. And we're ready to start with the washes. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and start with the medium brown. Let me go ahead and shake that up. Okay. Now, I'm going to dip the brush in some water, pick it up. That should do. And now what we want to do is take the brush and just drag it across. And it's collecting on the rail. I'm going to put it, streak it like that, then I'm going to see what that gets me. We'll let those dry for a few minutes, and then we'll come back and take a look at it, see what it's looking like. Alright, it's dried. Let's move to the darker color. Same process as before. Just now I'll let them dry for a bit, and then I'll switch back to medium brown hemp, then the dark umber hemp until I get it to a darkness that I like. This seems to be coming along pretty nicely. So I'm going to go ahead and do that, and then I'll be back to show you the results. Okay, I'm back. Took me 2 more repetitions of the medium brown hemp and dark umber hemp washes. Got it toned down to where I want it, or close to it rather. What I'll be doing next is to apply a black wash using Apple Barrel 21885E Jet Black, and we'll give that a wash, give this a black wash and set it aside, and we'll start the side frames. Okay. Okay. We'll let them sit and dry. But before we let it get dried too much, I'm going to take the Bright Boy and just simply remove the paint from the tops of the rails so it doesn't completely dry on there. Okay. Now while that's drying, let's work on the side frames. What I'm going to do is use a toothpick as a holder, and to do that I'm just going to simply snip off the pointy end of one. Okay. May crush the toothpick a little, so we'll squeeze it back into a round shape. Stick it in one of the side frame holes. Give it a good that, and we're good to go. Now this is going to be a little bit different technique. I'm just going to dry brush orange paint onto the sides for starters. Follow it up with some red, and then blend it together. And for this we're going to use Folk Art Artist Pigment 628 Pure Orange. I believe it dries in a matte black. You need to probably mix it up pretty good. Okay. Got a Alright, what you want to do is pick some up with your brush. Wipe off most of it. And then you want to hold this. So that's pull. And you just want to pull down with a light touch. And you just keep pulling that. And I don't think you'll see anything right away. But you can build it up in layers. And yeah, that happens. Okay, I'm going to do several more iterations. I do have some red. I'll probably get a couple choices here for red, but it's going to be the same thing. I'm just going to alternate between colors, build it up to where I want it, and then tie it all together with a black wash. So I'll be back once the finished product is ready. I'm back, and here are the completed bridges. Painted, weathered, and ready for installation. So let's head to the layout and put them in. Okay, well, the bridges are installed. Temporarily, I've still got to paint the abutments and do a few other things. But there they are. Thank you for watching. See you next time. If you're still watching this video, I greatly appreciate it. If you like this video, hit that thumbs up button. If you want to see more of my videos, please subscribe to my YouTube channel, Ventures in Model Railroading. To receive notifications when I upload new videos, please ring the bell. Please feel free to share. And as always, thank you for watching.